What is going on YouTube? Haterback making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we need to talk about the obvious elephant in the room, and that is Bitcoin continuing its descent to the downside here. Something that honestly was not surprising. This is a continuation pattern here, which means the point of entry is typically how we exit. And you can see this is the drop that we were tracking just a couple of days ago and hours ago here. And then jumping to the daily charts here, you can also see why we're correcting lower here, as we noticed that there was some sort of double top at play. Prices retested a major price ceiling right here. 71.4, 71.5 seemed to be a bit of a resistance point where the prices would not break through it. And you can see how we kind of did this sort of M pattern double top. Some people were talking about reverse head and shoulders, but this was a rejection point, and here we are correcting. Now, surprisingly, we did break through this uptrend here, so we could also reverse back up to there. That's a big possibility. I don't know if that's at point just yet here, but if we close today's candle, this daily candle here where we are, there's a very good chance we're going to continue to scale to retest moving average, which would be a very easy trade to get in on. This is also an easy trade to get in on if you happen to be awake at 3 a.m. in the morning here when we confirm that closure right here. This would all be profit in short, because you can see clear as day here, we were in some sort of ascending fractal here, and these ascending fractals typically break bearish. And then we have the opposite, where it's kind of like a descending fractal, something along the lines, and that breaks bullish, some sort of fractal like this. So you can see the opposite pattern formed here, and it's a continuation pattern, which meant that we slid lower, which is totally acceptable, and it's also all right that that happened here. It's really not a big worry. Small correction back up on Bitcoin, but a lot of things we're going to have to look at. It wasn't just Bitcoin that saw this slide lower. We also have Ethereum here, which corrected, again, a continuation pattern, corrected even lower here, but again, on the 4-hour chart, good chance we're going to correct back up just a hair, because we're now in extreme oversold in a lot of these cryptos. XRP sliding a hair lower. Again, it wasn't really XRP or Solana that got affected that hard, you can see here, which is quite interesting. We do have to just slightly tweak this chart to include the correction right there, but again, we look all right on these fronts here, but these other two we're going to have to talk about. But anywho, with that being said, make sure to smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump right into today's episode. So guys, before we go any further on these major landslides and dumps and pumps that we've been seeing, a lot more volatility in the markets here, make sure to take advantage of that on BYDFI, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange, because they are offering a June trading challenge where you can earn up to $1,000 in free cryptocurrency rewards by just creating, trading and creating volume. And it's literally that simple. Sorry, tongue twister right there. By just trading and making a deposit onto the exchange, you can earn up to $1,000 in free cryptocurrency. More on BYDFI a little bit later in today's video here. But to start off, you can see the correction that's actually starting to take place. Now, there's all these cryptos have technical indicators that we can track here, which is exciting. And again, this is on the hourly. If we jump to the 4-hour, you can also see the major correction here. It also looks very nicely drawn out on Bitcoin, if I do say so myself, but we'll keep it on the hourly because that's what we've been tracking here. But to start with XRP here, although I know that's why you guys are here, there are some other more interesting cryptos, but we'll check out here for the most part right now. You can see it's interesting. We're actually starting off this week at a lower point candle here. Not the best thing for us. It is annoying. It is all right, though, because we didn't really have 3 points of confirmation for the time being. It's a good chance maybe it is something down here, or ideally, inevitably, maybe it is something like this. Like, I could probably move this up a little higher and say, okay, here's support, and here we are in some sort of major descending triangle. Like, there's a big possibility of that. Maybe even more so, there's some sort of fractal here that I'm just not seeing, something along the lines here. A much bigger descending fractal. I'm not entirely sure, but inevitably we do have some sort of support that we've been using here. We are creating these lower highs, but each time we do fall, and you can see it's not lower than the last time. It's at this point right here at about 48 cents that we cannot break, and that's good news if you ask me here. So there's a chance we're going to continue to complete something along the lines of here. Some sort of descending triangle is forming here, and it's quite interesting because we are looking for that reversal back to the upside, retest another price ceiling before we correct to the downside here. But I think that's it. I think this is the lowest point we're going to see probably XRP move to. I'd be shocked if we break through the current support in red that we're retesting right now. If I jump to the coin market cap here, you can see everything is starting to slide except for those cryptos that we marked out. 3.35, 60 on the fear and greed. Bitcoin's down 2.5%. It's really not a big drop. Or sorry, a 3.3 for the past 24 hours. Ethereum's down 3.8. BNB down 5, XRP down 2.6, really Solana's down 2.9. It really doesn't look that bad across the board. 2 or 3% isn't horrible, but you can see kind of this cliff and this correction that we fell off of here. And it's really just Bitcoin that seems to be sliding lower. As for XRP, I'd be shocked if we headed lower. I think this is it. It really didn't get affected all that much. I mean, maybe if we jump to like the hourly, we can get some sort of indicator. And even then, I don't even see anything that's all that appealing here. There wasn't any sort of new support. There was nothing that could have called us for this sort of correction. Maybe something like this, but again, it's not that accurate. I don't really like the way this looks. Definitely the uptrend though, that's pretty nice. But inevitably, we still look all right, and I do think we're going to hold out on this daily support here, and we're not actually going to reverse out of it. So we'll see if that happens. As for Solana here, this is where things start to get interesting for a lot of these cryptocurrencies. Solana still looks good. It didn't really get a big correction to the downside. I mean, yes, we fell. You can see right here over the past couple of hours, we did see a big correction, that's for sure, but we don't look bad. It's still inside the beautiful bull flag that we've been tracking here. Again, I'm looking for maybe some sort of like indicators that could have led to this. Maybe something like that. I am not entirely sure. But again, it's all pretty harmless on these two cryptocurrencies. Solana is still inside a major bull flag formation here, and it's still, in my eyes, very bullish here. You can see with the flag pull up, lower high, lower low. We're looking for this break to the upside here, and another flag pull up, lower high, lower low pattern here. What we're looking for, again, is a breach above price ceiling for the inevitable rally to the upside, which we'll obviously take advantage of on BYDFI, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channels. The trades that we could have made just yesterday or early this morning here on Bitcoin and Ethereum can be taken advantage of on BYDFI because they're not only giving you a sign bonus, a deposit, they're giving you trading volume incentives too, up to $1,000 in free cryptocurrency that way. They're offering you a welcome rewards bonus and a demo trading account, which means you guys can practice your skills completely free on this demo trading account here. Get familiar with the platform, learn how to trade, practice copying my trades, so on and so forth here, practice your own trades. And then over here, you can earn up to over $2,800 in free cryptocurrency by clicking that and then doing new user, advance, exclusive, and limited time deals, which is super cool. Like, check this out. Deposit with Pix, get double rewards here. Deposit with Pix. Then we have exclusive deposits here, advanced, so on and so forth here. So make sure to take advantage of all these BYDFI incentives with the link down in the description below. Get your free cryptocurrency before it expires. And then moving forward from XRP and Solana, looking at the two that really broke. I mean, Bitcoin, this was so easy. We talked about it in literally yesterday's video here, where we were tracking some sort of ascending fractal here. Whether breaking bullish or bearish, we drew it. We said, okay, we could break like this. Like either we break through this and long, or we break through this at short. Regardless of direction, we'll be able to buy in and take advantage of it. And here we are falling in. So statistically, historically, it is bearish. It's a continuation pattern. But again, anything can happen. It just depends on the confirmation closure that we get. We confirm closure right here, first hourly candle that closes here. We would have been able to scale this profit here super easy. But now that it's kind of too late at this point here, good chance we might correct back up. And again, it doesn't look bad. It really doesn't look all that bad, but this was very healthy and very necessary on Bitcoin's front. It was a very easy and obvious trade. Then moving forward from Ethereum here, same thing. Once we had that correction, that closure, especially that hourly candle below, we had a fractal. We drew it here. We were not able to break through this on the hourly. We confirmed closure right here, and that opened up that short opportunity to capitalize off that short. And we took advantage of that. So lots of opportunities across the board. There will be plenty more as we move forward in time here. You can see the correction. Good chance now we're finally coming back down to moving average on a lot of these cryptos on the daily charts. We are so overextended, and it's about time we come back down to retest moving average. But that's it for today's video, guys. You can see the S&P looks good. Again, I think we're at a top. I'd like us to correct lower. We'll see if that actually happens. But with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.